The audio was lost on this bit, so I'll just summarize it up real quick. I figured out how to get the very sneaky achievement. And, well, you're pretty much observing how I did it right now. Moving on to the next bit. Didn't have this problem ever before. Nothing's changed on my end. Nothing that I know of. So either something changed with an update patch, or some extension of mine has lost its mind inexplicably, or that guy that owns the spire knows that I'm on the edge of coming for him, and he's written a bit of malware to put an end to my trimping once and for all. I'll just I'll just use a different web browser. Problem solved, yes? Yes, yeah. I see. It's gonna be like that, is it? Right. Alright, well, either I have to figure out where the save file is so I can transfer it, or I have to get to the bottom of what's ailing you. I don't want to have to deal with this. Alright, I'll deal with this. Alright, that was surprisingly easy. That actually worked out real well. I was worried it was going to have to be a pain in the butt. I was going to have to dig around for the save file on my end. But nope. Online saving saves a day. Awesome. Okay, now... Crud. You're sitting... yeah. You've been not doing anything while you were offline, which I guess is alright. I can deal with that. As you can tell, this has been a longer run than I wanted it to be. By a good deal. Part of it's just been my schedule. I am close. I am close to what I'm hunting, though. I really thought this was going to be a faster thing than this. So I'm trying to decide whether or not I should hold out and let it do the Triple of Doom. I'm not sure. Because I'm still holding that. That's probably a good idea. I'll probably let it run like this for half an hour, get as far as it can. I'll keep the map bonus high, and then I'll leave it on maps all day while I'm gone. Come back and just do the triple. See if that gets me a little bit further. The thing I'm not sure about is whether or not I should leave it upgrading the weapons. Upgrading the weapons, of course, makes it faster and faster going through the maps, but it also burns up the metal I want to multiply. I don't know. Probably should turn it off. I just ended a stream and I look over and what the hell is going on here? Dimensional generator. Well, I should have my achievement I've been gunning for. You stumble across a large locked chest, unlike anything you've ever seen. Well, unlock it. The lock looks rusty. You smack it with a rock and it falls right off. Yes! That's how you unlock things. I didn't know that I was a locksmith. Look at that. Immediately the ground shakes and cracks beneath your feet, Intense heat hits your face, and magma boils up from the core. What the hell does that have to do with a locked chest? Okay, we opened the lock wrong. Where 1 minute there was dirt, grass, and noxious fog, there are now rivers of molten rock and noxious fog. You'd really like to try to repair the plant somehow, so you decide to keep pushing on. It's been working out well so far, and there was some useful stuff in that chest. Oh, good. So, yeah. I think we've arrived in Mordor. The heat is tough on your Trimps, causing each zone to reduce their attack. But oh my gosh. 10% of your nurseries will permanently close after each zone to avoid magma flows, and corruption has seeped into both void and regular maps, further increasing their difficulty. However, the chest contains some planned materials for dimensional generator building. 399k helium and 100 copies of coordination. In addition, all zones are now worth triple helium. Okay. 100 copies of coordination. Really? That I can't use! I thought it meant this. Nope. Quite the opposite. I'm not even close to be. I should not be here. I have to complete this zone. What the hell? I have to complete this zone. Look, the contamination probably doesn't go this far back, maybe. So, should be safe. Unless the contamination grants helium, then I'll happily run maps forever. A building, huh? Fuel, 1 of 3, producing housing per tick. How? Oh, great! I just need to complete one more map. But I've been nerfed. And my nurseries closing permanently. Can I rebuild them? No, I can't. You have purchased 2,020 total nurseries, but I notice there's only 1,800. Now, what's interesting is you could potentially go into the lava zones with only like a small number of nurseries, get a handful in, and then build them all. How the hell do I get fuel? What is any of this mean? Magmite. Okay, I can get... Okay, so the me is magmite, which I get from the lava, I assume. These upgrades persist through portals and cannot be refunded. Choose wisely. 30% of unspent magmite will decay on portal. Generator currently grants 45.7 billion max Trimps per tick at 0.5 fuel. The amount of fuel needed 2 tick. Purchase this to increase the generator's fuel efficiency by 10%. Store 3 fuel. This increase the capacity. The magma in zone 230 contains 0.2 fuel per cell. Each zone after that can drop 0.01 more. Your generator can currently only harvest a max of 0.2 per cell, meaning that fuel after 230 will be unharvestable. Some fuel only. Okay. Requires hybridization and storage. The first level of this upgrade will cause a dimensional generator overclock instead of wasting fuel whenever you find more fuel than you can store. Overclocking will cause an instant generator to take at a base 50% effectiveness. Huh. Huh. These, yeah, okay. So a lot of stuff I should look in more detail later. But the big question is, I can make it turn red or blue. God, it's so slow. It is so slow. I thought I was all rigged up. I just want... Look at this. Zone 220 was worth 20%. This zone, Heat Maker it's even called, this zone is clearly worth a larger reward than the last one. I mean, come on. The next one is worth a big reward. I am not ready for this. It's going to take me forever to cross this thing. I should step back. Well... Hold on. Use the dimensional generator. If I can get even one magma square, that's 10%. If I can make it through the whole zone, I would be up to 970. I'd only need 26 more percent. I would be very close to the gold map if I can pull this off. Well, I've sunk this much in. I know, sunk cost fallacy and all that, but still, after all this, sure would be nice if I could have found an egg sitting in the magma that would have given me a leg up. And I'm never going to get... If I had known, I would have spent a day on floor 229. I would have spent a day on that floor if I had known this was coming. Oh, boy. So many ways to grow, so many things to do. I need more helium. I'm going to have to... As soon as I get this golden map thing, I'm going to be doing a massive helium run. And then spend my bones. And we'll get back to that spire. I'm not going to worry about this beyond getting the achievement. For now, I'll let this run. Get this to 10. I wonder if 330 has a special book in it. I'll check for that later. Alright. Whoops. I said I was just streaming. As soon as I popped this open, it was minimized. As soon as I popped this open, I immediately went, "What the hell?" and started recording. Alright. So, while the magma may be a terrifying nursery melting terror, so far as I can tell, it's pure upside. The tiles themselves are not hard to get through like the corrupted tiles are. Once you get through the corrupted tiles, the rest of this, it'll just plow through. And the magma enemies provide fuel, which have given me a 10% boost. Thanks to the achievement already. However, well, it's not a very large number of Trimps being produced in this dimensional generator, somehow. Unfortunately, it's just not very big a number yet. presume that it will become quite a bit more excellent with upgrades that I will not be doing yet. However, there is a thing over here. Magmamancers. Now, everything we've been dealing with has been sci-fi. I mean, you know, all of it pretty much. Or medieval tech in many cases, as it may turn out. But still, we don't have any actual magic, and yet here we've got magmamancy. So, presumably they dip out scoopfuls of lava and ask it questions. That's what magmamancer would be, as far as I know. Hey, if we ask the right questions, maybe we can invent a better way to do things. Anyway, as I was saying, once I get over this hurdle, everything should be easy. Even the improbability at the end should drop. So by the time I return, and I'm going to turn all the upgrades off. All of them off. Yeah, I really should have had this set to battle. I wasn't thinking when I left it running on helium. Anyway, we're gonna pick up this, and I'll be able to see what exactly it does, because it'll show up in the upgrades tab. And I'll be able to be like, hey, what's this do? I'm pretty sure that none of these will actually help get through this. So, it should be just fine to do that. I'm actually really curious. Our online saves are, whoops, not working. Come on, hold still. Let's see. That's all it has to say is you earned 0.2 fuel. Okay. Okay, just thought I'd look about. See if there was anything else to see. Right then. Alright. We made it through. So, off of this run, we managed to get a nice 30%. I only need that last little bit, and we got this thing. So I at least got to look at it, even if I'm not ready to make good use of it. And we can take a look upon you. Your scientists think they can study this book to figure out how to train your Trimps as magmamancers. According to your scientists, according to legends, magmamancers require gems instead of food as sustenance, and can increase the rate of metal gathering more and more as they stay in the same zone. Train a magmamaster to craft pickaxe heads infused with gems and mana. Oh, and gems and magma. Custom for the unique rocks in each zone. The more magmamancers you have, the longer you spend in a zone, the more metal your trips will be able to gather. For each 10 minutes you spend in a zone with magmamancers, up to 2 hours, your magmamancer bonus will increase by 20% compounding. Is that per magmamancer? Training your first magmamancer, your bonus metal will be 0.24%. But my, aren't they spendy? It's been a long time since I've seen a new job. Yeah, there's nothing that increases the effectiveness of magmamancer or anything. I wonder if down the road you encounter something that increases food or wood. So this affects the gathering speed, not the finding speed, not my looting speed for finding random loot. Yes? If I understand this correctly. Huh. Well, we'll figure these things out in greater detail when I have the actual power to explore this region. As you can see, I'm at essentially a dead standstill here, so we're moving on. Alright, 26%. So, if we were to go to toxicity next, this one requires a lot of micro... Ah, doggone it! I leaned on the keyboard. We really need to get these psionic interfaces working so I don't have to use keyboards. I can just be like... Oh, man. Okay, let me see. Complete watch without entering maps or buying nurseries. I wonder if I can do that. That doesn't sound like it requires any micromanaging. In fact, quite the contrary. So maybe... A what now? Swagmatic. Magmatic staff and shield? Excuse me? What's this now? What? Huh. 1%. 30 bones. Well, I have a 20% chance of getting one. No, less than 20%. 16% chance of getting one if I burn all my bones right now. It would give me what I need, but no. But just no. Alright, let me see. Unsatisfied customer. Complete lead with 1 or fewer gigastations. Well... that would get me what I need in one go. Whereas this would leave me scrounging for 16 percentage points, I know not where. Possibly by also doing, yeah. Maybe. But this would get me what I'm looking for in one go, if I could do it. Lead with 1 or fewer gigastations. Lead. Which challenge was lead again? It's pretty hot. You don't say! Oh man, we've got more stories now. Right, I reset my computer at some point. Never mind, we don't have more story right now. But we will later. Oh no, it's corrupted. Oh, it's so hard to get through this corrupted dimension of anger. Will we make it? This really feels, I know it's supposed to be a gauge of some kind, but it really feels like something I should be able to turn. It feels like a knob, and every time I see it, I just want to grab it and turn it on. Alright. Okay, so, I mentioned life is easier or harder depending on the time. Optimum zones will cause double resources to be earned from all sources. We'll give it yes, and the even zones, yeah, that's where you get stuck, particularly when the corruption comes into play. I only have to get to zone 180 with 1 or fewer gigastations. That does not sound difficult. It probably is. I'm probably underestimating it. It's worth 40%, so, you know, it's worth more than this entire ridiculous run earned me. But it doesn't sound that hard. I don't see any fine print. I don't see any catches. But they're there somewhere. They don't give me a 40% for nothing. Alright, let's say that we're going to do lead. Or lead, or whatever. Alright. Let's say, I have 13 million. All right. I actually have a hell of a lot of helium from this run. Wow. All right. That's actually pretty good. That's actually really good. Man, I want to do some more helium runs. Let's see. Alright, that's pretty much it. Well, I mean, I want to make them 200s, but I don't want them to be uneven with each other. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. It bugs me, but I'll get the I'll get the helium I need to even them out soon enough. Holy crap, I spent all my helium. I've got 272 left. Okay, let's do this. Okay, to 180, don't buy gigastations. There it goes. Why do you take so long to fade in? Determined! Oh, that's nice. I wish they could keep their determination going. But alas, Trimps are such fickle creatures. Alright then. Well, anyway. Such begins our final achievement run before we get into this whole Spire business. Or return to this whole Spire business anyway. Shouldn't be too hard. Well, so the lead challenge is like the opposite of the watch challenge. See, the watch challenge is designed to make this game into an idle game, where you can just walk away from it and it'll take care of itself. The lead challenge is designed to make this not an idle game. Oh my gosh. So here we are. We've got as much basically as good as we can get. 50% extra attack and resources. The enemies only have 4% extra damage and health, piercing block, and just cutting into me. This is the best I can get it. As long as you're actively watching and you can stop a run when you're at this point, you're doing great. But the moment that you are not paying attention when it crosses this threshold to the next zone, because it takes 2 zones to build back up to this. Yeah. If you're asleep or away for any reason and you miss that, and suddenly this goes away and this becomes 200. Oh my gosh. You're not going anywhere. I mean, look at this. This is after I had it running for the better part of a day on maps in this. And believe the terrible time I had climbing back out of a rut. But we're just about there. So I need to beat lead. Okay. And to beat lead, I have to complete zone 180. That means I can roost again at 179. If I'm careful to catch it just like this, I can roost at 179. This is a 200% boost in everything. Gosh, so many coordinations not active. This is painful. How much to the next one anyway? I need 150 million Trimps. Oh, is that all? Yeah, I suppose I could scrounge around a bit, maybe build a few gateways. We're about to flip it. And I've been thinking I really should have just respect this at a mere cost of 20 bones and another 20 bones later, just to get this head start out, because these corrupted tiles are a pain in the ass. They start at the beginning of a zone when you've got the momentum. Like, they're doing 800 more damage and have 800% more health. They pierce 20% of my block, and even they just take 6% of your health away on top of everything else, just period. Like, here's another 6%. Look at this. I assure you, it was much worse. But this is a much better position. I can walk away from this for a while and let this move on. I can rig up something with fast attacks here that'll get me a 200% boost, and we can roll through this and the one after it. As long as I am careful before the one after that, I'll finally have finished this. Look, it's been 4 days since I reminded myself of what my goal is. It might have been like 5 minutes for you guys. But for me, I'm taking the slow way through this. Shoot. Even inside of maps, even the maps become interminable when you're losing 6% of your health every time you're hit. No, fast. Do I have... Yeah, that's the limit. 3. So... this should work. If all I want is map percentage, I'm having to rely on siphonology. Well, that's where we are. So, as you can probably tell just by looking at this, I screwed up. I went and at the last one, when I had the plus 50% and only one stack of this, and I should have gone to maps and spent a whole bunch of time letting it run to build up and get more upgrades and things, I was offline at that moment. I was away. I was AFK when it slid past it and into this one. Now that's bad. I mean, that's a real pain. That is a real pain. But it wouldn't be so bad if it hadn't gone straight into a corrupt tile, a toughness tile, which is the slowest one, with fast of all the combinations. I don't even know what the odds of that happening are, but holy crap. Because I couldn't run dominance formation. These jerks would one-shot me. Doesn't even... I mean, I don't know what to tell you. They were just somehow taking this out in one hit, even though the numbers don't seem to quite add up to being one-shottable. That's what was going on. Yeah, this will definitely be on. I was saving this for when I get up to here. That won't matter till I get to there. But anyway, yeah, it was just... So I put it in heap formation. So I put it in heap formation. No formation was able to do damage too, but block doesn't really do much with them piercing so much of it. But then, you know, not just not having enough block to really make a big difference to begin with. And that losing basically 6% of your health straight off. Okay, we're finally past it. It's fast again, you jerks. Alright, let's see what happens. Dodging. It's not as bad as toughness, but it's still slow going. It would have been better if they had gotten critical hits or something. Did that get a hit? That felt like that got a hit. It goes by so fast. There's a pause, but there's no slow motion. I need a slow motion. Well. That definitely scored a hit. But let's consider the numbers. I have basically a 50-50 shot of getting a hit in. basically. If I'm reading this right. If I shift back into the heap formation, okay, I will be guaranteed to get in a few hits every time, but at 1/4 the attack power. Yeah, when I was in heap formation, it didn't look right, but I was looking on the last one. I was like, wait a minute, did I really need to be in heap formation? But yes, I did. Okay, definitely needed it. Okay, so now we definitely score multiple hits. This would hit harder. But even if it gets one hit, it won't get the second one because fast! Why did it have to be fast? Again? Yeah. So the only real question is, which is better, no formation or heap formation? Well, losing 6% per hit is... I'm honestly not entirely clear on which is better. This is guaranteed to go down in 3 hits at most, right? Yeah, that's the most it can take is 3. Which would mean only 2 actual hits, because fast. So that means that you would need to, and this could go down in, like this gets 1 or 2 hits in, period. Whereas this one gets... See, the other thing I could do is I could boost my genetics ridiculously, absurdly, but I don't think that's optimal. I just don't think that's a good plan. Just get more hit points. Okay, that gets 10. Well, let's call it 9 to, let's say 9 to 7. So that's 6 to 8 hits at half the damage of, yep. Heap formation again. Hands down, no questions. Well, it's dodgy, but it shouldn't take as long. As long as this next one is not fast. As long as this next one is just give me crit or something stupid. Ugh. Oh well. Whatever. Just fine. It almost feels like it'd be faster to start the whole thing over, but no. No, we're going to do this. If it takes 100 years, we're going to do this. We are going to stomp this zone. I just wish I could take more Giga Stations. They're all right there. This is a stupid achievement. Well, we're finally coming to an end. So all 3 of those nodes, those corrupted tiles, they all had fast, which either means A, I'm extremely lucky, which is entirely possible for me given the history of my luck in games, or B, that all corrupted tiles are fast and I either never noticed or forgot that detail, either of which is again entirely possible with me. I'll have to look at them more closely on the next pass, which should finally be starting this evening. I hope. Come on, with a Magneto Shriek, how hard can this thing be? Don't answer that. I don't want to know. I knew this one might be a pain in the ass, but man, I really should have gone for some other combination. I was greedy. I saw the 40% and was just like, yeah, I can do this. Anyway, the good news is I will not concern myself at all with achievements for a very long time. 'Cause, yeah, I'm done with these. I'm done. I'm done. I'll finally, with all the squared bonus and achievement bonus and more golden maps and everything, finally, I will go back to gathering helium, and then Spire, and then Magma. I really hope that the Spire unlocks another perk or something awesome. I really hope. Anyway, I've got the bones for the helium. Of course, as soon as I end this, I'm gonna go a bit further and grab the void maps, because of course I am. I should just knock this out real quick. Man, it feels good. They're not even able to score a hit on me, hardly. I should be losing 3.09% of my health. Oh, wait, no I shouldn't, because I'm one-shotting them. Never mind. No, we're great! We're great! So, 54.8%. Let's see. Should have done this sooner. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was a dim hope. Oh well. Got it. Nailed it. Took eternity, but I nailed it. Oh, man. We're ready to do a run to amass as much helium as possible. But first... Hold on. No, wait. Okay. Two coordinates. Boom, boom. Oh, but that's just not good enough. Another one. Boom. Wow. We could do another. Now, this is a time to go on a metal run. Yes. A nice long metal run. No more momentum. None of that nonsense. It's taking a time to fill up because we increased their population by such an absurd margin. Ooh, we're slow. We are unacceptably slow. We're gonna go down a few floors. It doesn't matter. That's fine. As long as it gives us the metal to keep upgrading our Giga Station. And our equipment. We are gonna get all set up. We're gonna go to floor 200. And we're gonna fish around and see if we can't find something decent to equip. So for the helium run, I'm probably going to do a corrupted run, I think. But it shouldn't be nearly as hard as that achievement was. And you screw all of you achievements. Screw you all. Screw you in your 2,000%. Not even going to worry about that. Not for a long time. Right. Progress. We are so much more powerful now. Now that we bought a few Giga Stations. Man, I am looking forward to finally being out of this rut. Well, I think that 28.5 million is a massive step up from what I had before. Yeah. I mean, I wished and hoped and dreamed of more, but considering I didn't have any new challenges to work with, I had to use the corrupted challenge. Well, this is a pretty big step up from what I had before. Thanks in large part to those golden maps, I think. It's about time I can start thinking about gathering dark essences again and quite a lot of other things. But first, the spire. Now, I had thought about different things. I could have spent 20 bones to move over to Head Start. In fact, I'm still thinking about it. I'm about to spend all these bones, and you know... Alright, you know what? We will do it. We will do it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to run the Dimension of Anger. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to respec for 20 bones. It's not that expensive. Okay. So many. Right, I needed that one. Okay. That'll put it 10 stages earlier. And now I'm going to increase my looting. I'm going to just pour everything into looting. Alright. We come over here and we just go. Alright, it's maybe a little bit less than I'd hoped for, but still, you know, it's fine. We're going to get so much helium after this run. So much helium. Yeah, I guess I can't really do much with what I've got left over, but that's okay. Confirm. 5 ranks of looting there. Yeah, just dump those. Plus everything else. Okay, if we were to bone portal now, we get this. But I think that we can go a little bit higher. And by a little bit, I mean a fair amount. Particularly, oh, I don't know. We'll see how much more we get. I'm going to take a wild speculation and say we'll be 10% better. That's my guess. That's my wild guess. Which, you know, I don't know. I think it's worth doing. Then we'll spend all our bones. Well, all of our hundreds. We'll be left with some change. Something to stick between our couch cushions. Then, after that, we'll spend all that helium. Then, with the backing of all the achievements we gained, the increased golden upgrades, which will all be in battle, the squared challenges, and this fortune in helium, all of that backing us, we're going to see if we can't conquer that frickin' spire and explore this magma and pick up new mastery levels. It's going to be glorious. You probably noticed. I just noticed. I didn't run a challenge. I'm gonna have to get to zone 20, and then turn on my challenge. Oh well, at least it's not idling to rule the gods, where we have to wait like an hour or more to get our bonuses back in line. You screw up and forget to do your challenge in that one, and you have to wait a long time. Alright, that's long enough. Too long, really, but there was a power outage and some other inconveniences that left it for a fair amount offline. Okay, but it was worth it. Really, really, really worth it. From 28.6 to 35.2 ain't no small jump. Alright. So, it's funny how often I forget about the Trimple of Doom. It's good, it's just, I don't know. Somewhere there needs to be a mastery that's like the Trimple of Doom is now 10 times your current resources on hand instead of times 2. Or it also gives you 5 hours worth of all your productions. That might work too. Seems like a pretty good mastery. I'd like it. Actually, it sounds like something that should be a mastery. Probably already is, and I just haven't found it yet. Okay. Alright. We have 36.4 million. Power. Woo! Oh yeah. 70, 70, 70. Wow. Increases your health by 1% per level. Yeah, dump that crap. Well, a fairly significant advantage, but we're just getting warmed up. How about another, and another, and another, and another, and another, and oh my gosh, our bone's insane. I'm gonna take a shot at getting a magma thing. Yeah, I'm not that dumb. Okay. Is this our Spire run? If it is, I'll want to buy golden maps and quick trimps. I really don't want to think about achievements. But I've been thinking about doing a daily. Oh wait, there's no way in hell I'm getting 2 million or 2 billion from a daily challenge. Never mind. Alright. Well, let's go down to view perks. Let's have all this helium. Holy crap. Helium earned all time. Wow. It's pretty big. It's pretty substantive chunk there. Alright. I could get 10 ranks in resilience or resourceful. I'm kind of amazed. But what I want is coordinated and carpentry. Alright. Coordinated is so expensive. Alright. 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 I'll put 4. Hell. Make a nice even 20. Should I buy some of this? We already went up by 70. We can go more. Holy crap. Whoops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got off balance here somehow. Off kilter. There we go. Okay. 130, 200, 200, 4. Admittedly, that's more than I should probably be sinking into it. I should be thinking about others. But anyway, carpentry, coordination. Yeah. Holy shit. That's enormous. That's ridiculous. That's absurd. Somebody's going to pull out a calculator and tell me I put my points in all the wrong places. But oh my gosh! So much power! Alright. Wait, no, not there. Come to think of it, that's a stupid place to put it. I'm about to go to bed, so I'm not going to be... It's just going to climb however far it goes. I'm going to blow... Because I'm going to conquer that spire. I'm going to conquer that spire. No matter the cost. Yeah, I know, the cost is ridiculous and extreme, and... Oh no, I'd probably be much better off not to, but whatever, I'm going to conquer that spire. And maybe, just maybe, I'll unlock a new perk. There's enough room for at least one more, right? Then we're going to start thinking about mastery points again. I want my King of Bones back. I really like the King of Bones. Though, getting the most out of the bones was important too. Yeah. Probably going to end up going with map reducer after that. Then we get to go into a whole new level and spy on the run beyond that. And after mastery points, there comes that crazy magma stuff to explore. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Alright, it's important that we have enough science. It's one of the things that always gets stuck at. Alright. Anyway, I gotta go to bed. So this will only go however far it manages to go, and then I'll get up at 8 or 9 hours from now, or whatever. Or 7 or 8 or whatever it is. However long I actually get to sleep. And we get unstuck. And continue. No, I really think I can beat the Spire this time. I mean, holy crap. I am so much more powerful than when I was trying to do it before. All these achievements that I did, the larger golden upgrade... Ooh, speaking of which... Auto golden battle. Okay. And we have the squared challenges that I did. That's no small thing. Getting all those bigger. Then we have what I actually purchased here. Yeah. We are going to be a force to be reckoned with. We are going to smash this thing. Yeah. And we'll get to read the whole story of the Spire. And see if we can make heads or tails of what's going on in this crazy, jacked up world.